back to the program. Welcome to Worship the King. I am Ayodeji Ebado, President, The Upright Music House. The Upright Music House is a music label dedicated to the production and distribution of spiritual gospel music. Last week on the program, we talked about knowing the Lord. This week, we will be talking about in spirit and in truth. Our text is John chapter 4, verse 24. John chapter 4, verse 23 and 24. Jesus said to this same Samaritan woman that God is looking for those who will worship Him in spirit and in truth. Verse 24 tells us that God is a spirit, and those that will worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. What does it mean to worship God in spirit and in truth? Take note, in verse 24, the first phrase says, God is a spirit. If you take note, you see that spirit referred here started with a capital S. And then he said, those who worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth. Spirit referred here is used with a small letter S. What is the difference? The Spirit of God is being referred to in the first sentence. However, in the second sentence, the Spirit is referring to the spirit of man. We all know that man is a spirit that lives in a body. And so, when Jesus said, those who worship God will worship Him in spirit and in truth, He is actually referring to worshiping Him in our own spirit and worshiping Him from the depth of our hearts. What does it mean to worship in truth? It simply means to worship with genuineness of heart. The Bible says in the book of Matthew chapter 15 verse 8 that these people honor me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is very far from me. God is calling us to worship Him with the whole of our being, with all that we are and all that we have, and to do it genuinely. Before the lifting up of any hands, before the singing of any songs, we need to ensure that our heart is in good condition with God, so that we will not fall into the category of those people whose mouths are lifted towards Him, but their hearts are far from Him. Very huge sound equipment, wonderful concert arena, but no single worshiper in the building. These are things that happen in our generation today. God is asking us that our hearts will come to Him and will worship Him in spirit and in truth, meaning that with all of our being and in truth and genuineness. I encourage you today, before the next concert or worship service you attend, ensure that your heart is right with God. That is the height of worship, and then the fruit of our lips can be acceptable to God. I thank you for watching today's program. We will be with you again next week. But do us a favor, share this video with your friends on all available media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. Just go ahead and share with your friends. And if you want to contact us for any details, please go ahead. The details are shown on your screen right now. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.